Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some upper body exercises that you can do to be able to become a stronger basketball player. The upper body helps you be able to drive through traffic so that you can score on your defenders a lot easier. So today we're going to be focusing on our chest, our upper back, as well as our shoulders. These all help you become a better low post defender, but also be able to drive through contact to finish with a dunk or finish with a layup. Okay, so this first exercise, we're going to use a resistance band. If you have resistance bands, go ahead and use them. If you're at a gym, you can get like a bench press. You can do whatever. This is just chest presses. You can get dumbbell presses, same thing. And what you're going to do is just simply keep your shoulders. Do not let your hands go past your chest. You're going to be starting right here, and then you're going to be pushing out. And then basically, you can work on different areas of your chest. If you have the resistance band higher, or if you're on a bench and you're declined a bit, then you can be able to work your lower chest by pushing down, and then you can work your upper chest by pushing up. Now, with the resistance band, when you're pushing up, it would need to be lower, and then if you're working on a bench, you're going to be on the incline so your feet are lower than your head. That way you can get that ability to push up and work your upper chest. Now, if you have a resistance band like this one, it isn't exactly a lot of resistance for me. For a lot of players, it has a ton, especially if they're younger in like the 11, 12, 13 range. All you really need is this. And you're going to be pushing up, and you're going to be doing this starting at 10 times. If it's too easy for you, then you can add extra reps. You can add extra resistance. If you're at a gym, you can add extra weight. And then you're going to go for 10, you're going to rest for 20 to 30 seconds. If you want to work on your stamina, then you could go for 12 or 15 reps. And then you're going to go for, again, 10, 12, or 15 reps. And it's very easy. If you have heavier weights, obviously it's going to be heavier or a lot harder, but that's all you really need to do. Now we're going to turn around, we're going to do the exact same for our upper back. So anytime, I like to have this rule, anytime you work on your chest, you want to work on your upper back as well. Because there's nothing worse than watching somebody who only works their chest, and then 6 months down the road, they're in like this and they're walking around like this because their chest is so tight that the muscles in their back aren't strong enough to keep them straight up anymore because their muscles are pulling their shoulders forward. So that is something that I always like to tell my players is if you're going to work your chest, also work your upper back. And to do that, all you need to do is get a little bit of resistance on the band, or if you have weights, same idea, and if you're on a bench, you can be laying forward, and all you're going to be doing is this. That's all you're going to be doing, is pulling this back as far as your shoulders or your elbows can go back. And whatever you do on your front, you're going to be doing on your back. It might not be the same amount of weight that you're using. However, if you're doing 10 reps at 4 sets, then you're going to be wanting to then run basically 10 reps at 4 sets on your back of whatever weight that you're going to be using. So in this third exercise, what we're going to be doing is starting with a little bit of tension. If we have weights, you're going to be wanting to use a machine for this one. And from here, you're going to be having a little bit of weight or a little bit of resistance. You're going to be starting with your arm across your body tight. You're going to be reaching out. You're going to be going nowhere than straight out from your body and back. Straight from your body and back. Straight from your body and back. You're going to be looking forward when you're doing this. And that's going to be working your outer arm as well as your shoulder and a little bit of your upper back of your shoulder as well. And from there, it's going to allow you to rip that ball, as we've seen Zion Williamson do in the summer league, which was fantastic. He ripped it and he smashed it on the guy. Now, in this fourth exercise, I've showed you this one before in a prior video, in a resistance band exercise video, but what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be standing on the band and we're going to be reaching up. Do not go any higher than your shoulders. These are called lat raises, or at least I call them lat raises. People call them different things. But you're going to be going to your side as well as to your front. The reason why you want to do this is because it's going to help you with momentum to get the ball up towards the rim when you're trying to dunk, but also it's going to allow you to handle the contact and the pressure when you're going through the lane and you're driving through the lane, you're trying to go for the layup or the dunk. Those shoulders become super important to have you not lose the basketball. And now in our fifth exercise, we're going to be using a heavy basketball. This is double the weight of a regular basketball. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money. And from there, all we're going to be doing is we're going to start really close to the rim. We're going to go in. We're going to try and go for 10 swishes with our right hand. Once we got 10 swishes with our right hand, we're going to go over to our left hand, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing. And then from there, once you get 10 swishes with each hand, we're going to move back to the free throw line. And now, once you have made 10 free throws with your heavy basketball, I want you to go to a regular basketball, start close to the rim again, and then work your way out. The reason why you want to go back to a normal basketball is because your arms are going to be making the basketball feel super light. And from there, you're going to be able to get used to that regular basketball again. Or if it's the end of your exercise and you're just going home, you'll be totally fine. You don't need to work out with a regular basketball. That's only if you wanted to get into a game afterwards. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time for another daily basketball video.